Alright, this is a competition entry for CinemaniacSeventy7's 2000 subscriber competition. Donny, he's been a good friend on here. He's inspired me to do videos, one of a handful of people. He's got one of the best collections, you know, on YouTube, and he's a good guy as well. And he's giving away some great prizes. I believe he's rules of his competition to choose your favourite films from 1977 that is not Star Wars, so I'm not going to choose that. I've got a few though. First up, Town of Dreaded Sundown by Charles B. Pierce. Chronicles the Texarkana murder spree. I believe around 5 people were killed. It's based on the true story. I believe the killer was never found. Really good one. Charles B. Pierce did some good films. You know, Boggy Creek and The Evictors as well. This is a really good film. I had this on bootleg for years before Scream released it. It's a really good one. There's a few horrors that I do like from 77 as well. A few more. Sentinel, directed by Michael Winner. Really good. Kind of post-Omen, sort of slightly demonic. Kind of, yeah. Well, not slightly demonic, I suppose. Yeah, the presence of demonic presence is quite high in the film. It's a good film though. It's a really good jump scare in this. It's a good film. We've got Dario Argento's Suspiria. Great films. Soundtrack by Goblin's fantastic. It's a really good film. We've got Rituals with Hal Holbrook. They're all good backwards horror, really. I wouldn't say backwards slasher. It's a backwards horror film, but it's really, the acting is fantastic. The ending as well. It's pretty goddamn nightmarish. It's a really good film. It's really good. Definitely. I mean, I hope it'll come out on Blu-ray soon. With the kind of good quality, because it goes near the Code Red released. Some of the picture goes quite bad near the end, but it's still a very good. It's a good print. Save that. Cross of Iron by Sam Peckinpah. This film is just a badass piece of cinema. Its cast is fantastic, story's great, it's just brilliant. It's Peckinpah at his finest, and then he's done many fine films. You know, seen that in The Wild Bunch, and you know, it's unbelievable. This is a Shout Factory release of The Duelist. It's probably my favourite, or one of my favourite Ridley Scott films. I think he only did this on a budget of around £250,000, maybe up to £300,000, which really isn't much. And what he does with the money is fantastic. Really now it's in the Napoleonic era. It's fantastic. The film is just, it's a thing of beauty. It's like when you watch Barry Lyndon for the first time. Like, there's so many kind of so many of the shots. They're so picturesque. It's like you're looking at a kind of old 19th century picture, either of a battle or just kind of a simple scene of soldiers in the countryside, you know, well, with a duel about to happen. It's brilliant. It's got a great kind of window effect. It's a fantastic film. We've got Eaten Alive by Toby Hooper, Neville Brand playing just an absolute psychopath, which is what he was really good at. He's great in this film. I love Neville Brand. Really good one. Really good film. Probably one of 3 with The Last Shark and Grizzly of my favourite Jaws rip-offs. This is Orca Kill a Whale. Really good film. A lot of money's gone into this, and it's a great vengeful thing. You know, you're rooting for the orca after what happens to its mate, and its mate being, you know, pregnant and all. It's pretty. That scene is really horrible. I think I was replying on Lord Juggalow's video the other day because he had this as well, and that scene is really hard to watch. And then it's great because he goes around just wiping them out, and the ending is just fantastic. Richard Harris, I heard Richard Harris nearly died at the end of this film because he was insisted on doing his own stunts, and I think he kind of insisted on doing them because I think he was a bit out of his mind during that period. He was on drink and heroin. He was fucked off his head most of the time. I think that 77, yeah, about that time. So either that, he was just crazy, I don't know, but I know that stunt nearly killed him, the one near the end. The Pack, this is a great animal attack movie. The dogs in this, the first time you see that dog, my god. Basically about families that go on holiday to this, I wonder whether this is upstate New York. I'm not really too sure where it is. Families leaving their dogs basically just unwanted pets, and basically they've banded together as one sort of savage pack. John Baker stars in it. It's great. At the ending is when this kind of small kind of house near the shore is under siege by the dogs. It's a really good film. I've got a few more. I'm going to save one till last, my favourite one. I'll show Blu-ray release first. This is Twilight's Last Gleaming. This is a really great political thriller. Burt Lancaster, amongst many others. The cast is fantastic in this. I think he's one of he's one of 4 people who seizes a nuclear silo. William Smith, I love William Smith, Paul Winfield and Burt Young. It's a really good film. The ending's fantastic as well. It's a really good one. This is probably one of my favourite prison movies. This is Short Eyes. Short Eyes is prison slang for, I believe, one who is in prison for, I think, molesting a child. I don't think killing a child. I think child molestation. I think. Yeah, I don't think it's child killing. I think it's child molestation. But it's a really good film. I really love it. The acting of Bruce Davidson in this is fantastic. He's just unbelievable. It's a really good film. My favourite film was 77, and it's just one of the best revenge films, one of the best films. I absolutely love this film so much. It's Rolling Thunder, William Devane, Tommy Lee Jones. William Devane plays a Vietnam veteran. I think he was 6 years in a Vietnamese prison camp, comes back to his home, doesn't really care for his wife. His wife's, I think, in love with another man anyway, but he cares about his son. Gets awarded around, I think, 2,000 silver dollars from the state. Some ne'er-do-wells, some gang come round. I think they want the silver dollars, but they test his. I think William Devane tests their bluff a little bit too much. I don't think he realises what nasty bastards they are. They cut his hand off in the garbage disposal. They leave him for dead. Kill his kid, kill his wife, and then he goes after them. The ending of this, the last 10-15 minutes or so, is just some of the best. Just some of the best 15 minutes of any film I've ever seen. It's a brilliant film. Him and Tommy Lee Jones are so great, and it's such a good film. Directed by John Flynn. He's done a fair few as well, and it's written by Paul Schrader. Great film, really good. So yeah, that's the end of this and of the video. You know, congratulations again, Donny, on the subscribers. You deserve it, and a hell of a lot more, to be honest, mate. You deserve to have a lot more subscribers than that. Yeah, and I'll put the link of Donny's channel below, and give him a sub, because more than warrants it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and that's the end of the video. Cheers.